Hey, I'm Kara Chatelier from Bubbly Creative, and I'm here today with Dr. Robert Lipkowitz of Lipkowitz Dental Associates. Dr. Rob, thanks for being here today.
Well, thanks for coming, Kara.
Of course. So, in the past 2 years, and with the pandemic, more and more people are doing video calls. They're on Zoom all the time, all day sometimes. And as a result of being on these video calls, people are often staring at their faces, even if they're trying not to. And it brings up a lot of insecurities. So, in the past 2 years, have you seen any trends or updates in cosmetic dentistry?
Well, there actually have been quite a few trends, not only in cosmetic dentistry, but in all cosmetic procedures. There's been a real bump in people doing smile makeovers with crowns and veneers, as well as plastic surgical procedures, as well as skin fillers and Botox and things like that.
Definitely. Yeah. So I know your office prides itself on being on the cutting edge of dental technology.
Mhm.
Can you tell me a little bit of how about how technology has improved for cosmetic dentistry and how the technology you have here in the office?
Well, one of the main things that we've been using a lot of is digital scanning. Scanning can be used to make crowns, bridges, veneers. It can be used to plan cases before they're even done. And that gives us a tremendous amount of power, not only to understand what we'll be delivering, but the patient can get a really good understanding of what they'll be seeing before they actually have the procedure done. Now you mix that with the digital x-rays that we're using now, and we can do an amazing amount of both pre-planning, planning, and post-planning of cases um, with, involving implants also. So when you have very complicated cases that involve crowns, bridges, veneers, implants, it can really help you understand the nature of what you're getting into before you do it.
That's awesome. Wow. So along with this improved technology, what about the materials that you're using? Are there any updates there that can improve the longevity of these cosmetic procedures?
Well, more and more dentistry is moving away from metals. We're moving to different types of porcelains, and these porcelains have gotten not only stronger and harder, but they've gotten more and more lifelike when it comes to uh, making teeth look natural. So uh, they are light years ahead of where they were even 10 years ago.
Wow, that's significant.
Yeah.
So, what is the timeline for someone who comes in the office and wants some type of cosmetic dental work done?
Well, for simple cases where we're doing cosmetic enhancements with composite resins, we can do that a lot of cosmetic enhancement just in one visit. But when we're involving porcelains, as I was speaking about before, um, those will frequently take 2 visits, sometimes more, depending on how complex the case is.
Okay, but it's can be relatively quick for some.
Oh, yes, it's amazingly quick because on the first visit, the patient leaves looking almost like they'll look in the final restorations
That's
because they're
amazing.
wearing transitional restorations that look beautiful. And
That's
then
great.
they come back and a ceramist who's just an artist has made their teeth look beautiful and natural.
Yeah, that'll improve your Zoom calls.
Yeah, that certainly will.
Perfect. So, in addition to improving the physical appearance, how can cosmetic procedures, cosmetic dentistry, improve someone's overall health?
Well, I think that when people see themselves on Zoom and they're unhappy with what they're looking at, what really brings up for them is their insecurities and their lack of confidence. So as soon as you can improve your smile, you get a real boost in terms of that. And I think just in terms of long-term mental health issues, when people have self-esteem issues and they can change their smile, if their self-esteem issues have surrounded feeling uncomfortable about the way they look and the way that their teeth look, then improving that makes a tremendous difference in their overall well-being.
Wonderful. Now, can you think of an example from your practice of someone who's had a great success story with a cosmetic procedure?
Absolutely. So, several years ago, I had this young woman come to me, and in her younger years, she had an eating disorder. And eating disorders can really, really ruin your teeth because the acids from your stomach will come up into your mouth and they sit there and they destroy the enamel, and it shortens your teeth. It takes away the enamel. They don't look good. They break easily. So she came to me, and there was a lot of this damage done from that. And within a couple of visits, I was able to restore her mouth, and she was getting ready to get married. So I got it all done just before her wedding, and it was just so great to see the wedding photographs because she looked beautiful and her smile was just glowing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's life-changing too.
Really is.
Yeah, and those pictures will be everywhere forever.
Well, at least in her living room.
Yeah, exactly. And the coffee table.
Right.
Wonderful. Well, Dr. Rob, thank you so much for chatting with me today. And if you liked this video, please like and share it. And if you need a cosmetic dental procedure, Dr. Rob is the man to go to.